Bye. We're facing a food pricing problem in 2022 that's creating havoc around the world. Well, if we don't get on top of this thing quickly, and I don't mean next year, I mean this year, you will have a food availability problem in 2023, and that's going to be hell on earth. We're looking at $11 billion shortfall of food production inside Africa alone. Now, I can go to Central America, South America, same issues on droughts. India, devastated by heat and drought, and it can go on and on. The world produces enough food to feed everybody on the planet, over 7.7 billion people. 50% of that food is because of fertilizer. So if you don't have fertilizer, you can't have harvest the yields that you need. The fertilizers that we're talking about, number one, China's got a complete export ban on fertilizer. Number two, the number two producer of fertilizer in the world is Russia. And they are struggling to get the fertilizer out. I'm asking world leaders, I don't care how you feel about Russia, China, or anything, fertilizers have got to move to bring food security to the rest of the world. Otherwise, there's going to be chaos all over the world. The other factor is inflation and the value of the dollar. Because the value of the dollar is so strong now, it's offset any movement we've had in the poor countries with regards to food pricing. We were able to avert famine in the last couple of years as I went to the leaders of the world, said if you don't respond, you will have catastrophe on catastrophe, is particularly in the height of COVID. And the leaders did respond. We averted famine. But then Ukraine comes on, shutting down the breadbasket of the world that produces enough food to feed 400 million people.
All right. Rakata Yahweh. Rakata Yahweh Shai. Rakata Yahweh. Rakata Yahweh Shai. Rakata Yahweh. Rakata Yahweh Shai. Call Halayim Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. By Hashem Arachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us the truth out of citation to the elect. To the men that died of doing the work Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai because they shall arise first. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai, he is the deliverer, because he come to deliver us out of this captivity that we're in. All right, my name is Maka Allah Ben Gab and Yasser. Once again, I'm going to give you a swift one. I'm just going to read a couple scriptures, and I'm going to get up out of here. All right, because you see the famine. A lot of you people are going to, and that's plagues, man. All right, which Ezra was talking about, which you see I have on the screen here. Second Ezra, we're going to go to 16th chapter, verse 14. All right. Second Ezra, chapter 16. Let's start at verse 14. All right. So we're in these times, man. So if you don't believe that by now, hey, man, you never believed in the beginning. You know, you're going to have people believe at the end. But I don't really got too much rap for y'all no more. You know, because when it was at liberty to get this wisdom, you ain't want to get it. You know, y'all wanted to be niggas, man. But now you're starting to see things happen. Like, oh, snap. Yo, them dudes was telling the truth. The Lord about to close the door on all these things, man. All right, 16 and 14. Here we go. All right, so let's start there. Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 14. It says, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. You know, famine, war, pestilence. Pestilence being, the thermonuclear missiles ultimately. All right, it says like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. Nothing's going back to normal. Woe is me who will deliver me in those days. And I always bring this out a lot. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. The beginning of famine which they're talking about on this video that I just played for you. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. It's the beginning of it. The beginning of wars, which you already see, and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. And that's what these niggas is doing right now. They don't care. They just out there partying and bullshitting. That's all these things grow upon earth. It says, "Behold, victuals shall be sold good cheap." Now look, they put the gas prices back down. Some food, certain places you can go. What I noticed, and certain like Russian markets and things of that nature. But for the most part, and in America's markets over here, things are raising up heavy, man. It says, "Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion." All right, so you can go to what? First Thessalonians, when it talks about, I think it's 5:1, when it talks about when they shall say peace and safety. It says, "For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine." See that? For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine. So these devils read it. Why do you think they're attacking the food first? "And the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down. There shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it." So with that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Arachakodash. Double honors to the apostle, elders, of great millstone, told us the truth. Honors and salutations to the elect. All right? You just read it, and I keep bringing this out, and I'm always keep bringing this out because it's happening now. With that, a waffle Bible ball, shalom.